In Walmart's Who Knewville, everyone ready their cart. Amazing Black Friday deals are about to start. Online and in the app, such great deals to explore. Everything you love from tech, toys, and more. The days to save and the ones to remember. It's only the 25th to the 30th of November. Set your alarms. Don't miss out. These deals are epic, without a doubt. The Who's are all ready, but are you? Walmart Black Friday deals await. Who knew?
Good morning, Crust. It's a great day to be a bread brother.
Ugh, mornings are not my jam. Or jelly.
Oh, come on. Stop loafing around.
I just woke up feeling hollow inside.
Psst, just grab one of the new Morning Uncrustables sandwiches, like Bright-Eyed Berry or Up an Apple, filled with 12 grams of protein and tons of deliciousness. Crust, what are you eating?
It's just granola, not even yogurt.
No crust, no fuss. Uncrust your mornings.
This is the TJ Show. We've got Kathy in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Kathy, is that really you?
Yes, this is really me. Yes.
This is Kathy, the woman who left us a voicemail, and I don't want to misquote you. Go ahead and say again what you shared on that voicemail.
I said you have the most good-looking voice for the radio, and I love how you love your family.
Okay.
Aww.
The second part, very nice. Let's focus on the first part. You said that I have the most good-looking voice on the radio. Well, that's quite an endorsement, Kathy. That's very exciting.
Well, you see, I imagine you must be good-looking.
No.
By your voice.
Well, let's keep that inside of your imagination. You know, they say that imagination and wonder is a great thing. Let's keep that going, okay?
Yeah. Okay, we'll do that.
Do you know how to get on the internet?
No, I don't have that. All I have is a phone.
Well, let's keep it that way.
What's your fax number?
No.
Peace of mind,
No, I
Kathy.
will soon.
No internet is peace of mind.
So why have you gone this long without the internet? I'm intrigued by that. I think that's a wonderful thing.
Well, I lost my apartment, and that's where my internet was, because I was in the hospital for a while. I broke my hip, and some things happened, and this kept me away from my apartment. Now I'm going to work on getting it again.
Kathy, well, first of all, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes.
How's your hip doing? Is it all healed?
Yeah, it's better. Yeah.
Good.
I can walk better. Yeah.
That's good.
Sure.
You got like a robo hip in there?
Yeah. I have a lot of pins and nails.
Yeah, well, let them mess with you now.
Right. You
Yeah,
got a
you-
new hip. You can run
That's
like at
right.
least 18 miles a day now, Kathy.
That's a weapon.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have automatic kick button where you hit it and it just kicks your foot up real fast?
Yeah, that's right. I do.
I thought so. I have a friend who has that. Yeah, she's amazing. Keep her close by.
I'm okay. I can sort of walk with a walker. I have to use it for a while.
Oh, well, listen, we're honored that you're listening to our show. And how has
I love it.
how has life been without the internet?
It's okay. I don't mind it. I haven't missed it that much. I must say. Yeah.
Kathy, you made our day. Glad to hear that you're doing better. You
Yes.
call us anytime.
Well, thank you.
And we appreciate you turning your radio on.
Thank you.
There she is.
I love it.
Kathy,
Okay.
I just want to say thanks for listening.
She likes your real voice, TJ.
Good-looking voice. Your good-looking voice.
Yeah, there you go. That's what happens.
You sound good as you are.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you
well,
sound good
thank
as
you.
you are,
I love your
TJ.
voice, really. Have an excellent voice for radio.
How is
what?
Kenny's voice? How does that line up on the Kathy scale?
Well, he sounds really good, but he doesn't really direct his voice toward me like you do.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'm going to turn my head, Kathy.
TJ's directing a voice towards Kathy.
I'm only talking to you from now on.
I mean for the people who are listening.
Yes.
but I'm
Yeah,
one of
we're
them.
just messing with
That's what I
you.
mean.
Yeah, well, it's good to have pipes, right?
Yes.
I'm
Use
the
your real voice.
I should call myself the radio plumber.
Oh, I don't like that voice.
All right.
No, I like the real voice. Yeah.
Okay.
It sounds,
Kathy, this has
it
been
sounds
great.
Like you,
Love talking to you. And you call us anytime, okay?
Okay, thank you. I will. Bye.
Got a really sweet message here. This came through our DMs on Instagram.
Hello, the TJ Show. This is Kate from the Czech Republic.
Remember we connected with Kate years ago?
Yeah.
I listened to TJ in Boston while driving around.
Oh, I love that.
I've been living in the Czech Republic for almost 7 years now,
Look at that. She's still connected, Jabo.
and I love it how much your show has grown. I have listened to you since the very beginning, and now simply wow. I understand you must be on many radio stations.
Yeah, well, I guess this comes on the heels of some really big news for us. We just signed on in Minneapolis, St. Paul, which I'm just like blown away by that. J-Bo, you spent a lot of time there.
I did. My husband, Archie, was stationed in Fort Snelling there, so.
So it's wonderful. Congratulations. It's really great.
Kate is such an encourager.
You know, I was thinking about Kate the other day, and I was like, man, it's been a while since we've heard from her. Hope
Whoa.
she's doing well. So I'm glad that she reached out.
Really?
I'm glad to know she's doing well. Yeah. Sometimes when you call and it's been a minute, but you've called a while, or you check in and it's been a while since we've heard from you, I'll think about you like, I wonder how so-and-so's doing.
This is all connected, man.
I doubt it's connected.
J-Bo,
I'm simply sharing
you thought it into existence.
that I thought of her.
And we heard from Kate.
And I'm glad we hear from her.
That's called a J-Bo whoa.
I am happy for you because you are so free and fun.
Yeah, this has been fun, actually. It's been really
Yeah, it's been
fun
a good
to be
time.
on your radio and love it.
And simply natural, very human.
Yeah, that's something you have to say now, by the way. If you like something that's human, you got to acknowledge, yeah, it's not AI. Well, isn't that refreshing?
Right.
And I am sure, as many people would say, I wish I could be your friend and hang out with you.
Well, yeah, some people say that, but then they hang out with me and they're like, this guy's really boring. What is he?
Hope you like book recommendations.
Yeah.
Right. Get a whole lot of
Constant.
I have to say that I am proud to know how to stop hiccups.
Oh, yeah, this is something we brought up years ago. I learned if you want to stop hiccups in their tracks, and apparently it doesn't work for everyone, but it definitely works for me, you do a hard inhale through your nose. So Minneapolis, St. Paul, you're hearing us, for the second day now? That's all. And then most of the time, gone.
If there is a chance I can share this with anyone, I do it.
Yeah, because you care about people. That's right,
right.
Kate.
Because it totally works for me. So I can't thank you enough.
Oh, you're welcome. I got the idea from a doctor, and I've been using it ever since.
I skipped many of your summer episodes.
Yeah, she shared with us that she paints and listens and didn't do much painting over the summer.
And I'm not sure if I can catch up now. And I wonder if I missed some important facts. Like I wonder about J-Bo's cat, Apollo. How is he?
Oh, that's so sweet.
How is Apollo doing?
Earlier in the show, I had said that I think about Kate because usually, if you reach out quite a bit and then you don't reach out, I'm like, what happened to you? So the fact that she's thinking about Apollo, I thought was very sweet. Well, Apollo is my cat, and we used to play his audio clip all the time, his meow. Like, yeah,
That's
ferocious.
Yep.
Well, he was 18 years old, and March of this year, I had to make the hard decision to let him cross the Rainbow Bridge. So Apollo had been dealing with a lot of different health issues towards like the last few months or year of his life. And so that was a lot of medical bills, I'll tell you that. But I didn't feel bad because his entire life he was so healthy.
Yeah, he was a great cat.
He was a great cat. I miss him all the time. And I'm always telling my husband Archie, like, we should get another cat. And he's like, do you want more responsibilities? We already have a dog. And I'm like, good point. Yeah, I do miss his purrs and his meows.
Well, he spoke. He knew how to make certain words. And another cat? No. No. He's the only cat for you.
And he had the loudest purr. So whenever you'd walk in the door, you just hear his purr, like from the bedroom. He'd be in the bedroom laying down, and you'd be in the door, and you can hear him. And he would, be my alarm clock whenever I needed to go to bed at night. And so he was the best cat, hands down.
Yeah. Well, listen, thanks for asking, Kate.
Yes.
Animals are tough. It's a tough part of life where we've got this Luna now. And Luna's so great. She's almost 13 years old.
Yeah, your dog Luna's the
And it's like,
sweetest.
you just started getting it right. You're not annoying. You chill.
Yeah.
You only get a pet every once in a while. You only want to be fed. You go out a couple times. Like, it's perfect. And now you're telling me I don't know how long she's going to live.
Well, hopefully a little bit more years.
Yeah, we got a puppy in the house now, and she's very annoying. And it'll be the same cycle. Frankie, who's a German Shepherd, bouncing all over the place, jumping over Luna. And then like right around 8, I'm going to go, wow, Frankie's pretty cool.
Yep.
And then the
Takes some
same
time to
thing.
chill out. Apollo used to like run all over the house and knock furniture down, and then he started getting really slow. You know, where he was just like taking his time, going everywhere. And my husband Archie would chase him around the house. They would like play hide and go seek, and literally Apollo would go looking for you, Archie would go looking for him. And then towards as he got older, he was like, "I'll take my time. I'll get there when I get there."
The point of her reaching out was actually because she wanted to share something with us, which this is sort of spiraling out of control a little bit. I wasn't expecting it to get this much response, but here, let's go back to her message.
Okay, here is my message which I wanted to record today. I am happy to share a Czech squeaky sound with you today.
She's listening to us in the Czech Republic, and she's referring to a squeaky sound in her vicinity. Now, this started because a long time ago, I noticed my mom and dad have the squeakiest doors imaginable. You cannot get away with anything in the house. Every time you move, the floor is loud, the door's loud.
The house tells on you.
Yeah, and so for some reason, many years ago, I started cataloging very squeaky sounds and doors. You go into a bathroom, you hear one that's obnoxious. It's kind of funny, especially at like a restaurant. Remember my friend Edgar sent me that example?
Yes.
It is an extreme amount of laziness to have a restaurant and leave your door squeaky, and to me that's kind of funny.
It is a garden gate at my mom's.
Never heard a garden gate before.
It's pretty loud, I think, so the neighbors must know when we open it. We like this sound when we are in the back of the garden behind the house. We know somebody is coming in when we hear it.
Yeah, see, so the squeak is not just annoying, it's functional.
It serves a purpose.
But when it rains, it doesn't squeak.
Don't you hate when that happens?
And I thought you might enjoy it.
Of course.
There is a castle 200 yards up the hill, and there is a clock tower, and it was exactly 1 o'clock.
Oh.
So it chimed.
Oh, wow, so we get a squeaky gate and maybe a chime. Well, yeah, it's pretty harsh. This is kind of bone-chilling.
The chime is pretty cool. The squeak, kind of annoying.
Okay, well, thank you, Kate.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Now, if you're hearing our show for the first time and you're scratching your head, what is this? Yeah, I had never planned for this to be a thing on our show.
It's a thing now, though.
I remember my favorite one was a grocery store door where it was a big automatic door, and every time it opened, it sounded like someone was taking a knife and scraping it against the wall. And I thought that was kind of interesting. And then we got this one.
Hi, TJ. My name is Chelsea. I live in New York, Howard Beach, and I'm going to let you listen to my squeaky door.
Now listen to this one.
Yeah.
It's got girth.
This one's great.
Yeah, and then I like that little ending. That's my favorite part.
That
Listen
one's
to
creepy. I like
Yeah.
it.
Right? You hear
Excuse
that?
me.
Yeah. Kenny, can you do me a favor? Because you know how to be creepy, right?
Yeah, I'm great at it.
All right. So here we go. Let's give you some music and say hi to Kate at the Kate Gate. Right? Wait, somebody's coming in.
Hi, Kate. Welcome to my garden.
But I thought it was my garden.
Not anymore.
Okay. All right, enough of that.
Anyway, J-Bo, Kenny, Heather, TJ, I just love listening to you guys. And I wish you happy pre-Christmas season to you. Ahoy!
Hey, we love you, Kate.
Ahoy!
Thank you for that. Anne in Vermont. Hey, Anne.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Now, you heard, we got a phone call from a woman named Kathy. She was very kind. She was saying I had the most good-looking voice, which I take as a compliment, and I told her, don't look up my picture. This reminded you of a story from many years ago, and yeah, you could go ahead and share this. Now, don't use any names, though. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings.
So this was a few years ago. We had listened to the radio. There was a specific DJ we listened to. We loved him. Listened to him every night. Called him all the time. Talked to him all the time. Told him we couldn't wait to meet him. We loved him. So he was doing a local appearance. So we showed up there, my best friend and I. Walked up. Nothing like our minds had appeared to make him look like. I don't know what we thought. We were like 15. I'm not sure what we thought we were going to find. But it was not at all what we thought we were going to find. We actually didn't even approach him because at that point we were like, yeah, no, we're not doing this.
You know what? Can I just say something on behalf of...
Also, you were 15, so yeah, like he was a grown man. You didn't need any business approaching him. But radio's like the first form of catfishing.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was back before you could look people up on the internet and find out what they looked like, and you were going by people's voices, and that was the original catfish.
Definitely catfish, yeah.
It was that many years ago, huh?
Well, you remember in Wayne's World 2, there was the DJ Handsome Dan that was played by Harry Shearer?
Oh, yeah.
And they got to the radio station. It was Harry Shearer. They thought it was, some model, male model.
Oh, that's hilarious. I have to say, on behalf of radio guys, a lot of them are very nice. They got a nice heart. And my wife found that out. She found that out, and she's made some sacrifice on the visual side, but I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it. She is too, apparently. So, it's not a horror story.
You got a catch.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, now we wouldn't profess our love for anybody without seeing them, obviously. So, a little bit different these days, but in 1994, there wasn't really a way to look people up. You just went by their voices.
Yeah, I don't hear from anyone who's interested in me, I can tell you that. They should do a documentary on me, not about my radio career, but just the fact that I got married to Jess. It's a very exciting story. It's a really exciting story. I'm grateful, and thank you for that encouraging word to all radio personalities out there, and we appreciate it. You feeling good?
I feel great.
Yeah.
I've always been told I have the voice for radio.
Yeah,
Or the face for radio.
TJ's eyes are so focused on Jess because no one else has their eyes on TJ.
If I look around, everyone's looking at the floor or turning at a wall in the same room.
Phones.
Hey, Ann, you have an amazing day, and thank you for listening, by the way.
No problem. We'll see you guys on the way to work.
Great.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, that's awesome. It's hard to replace a show because radio shows are so personal, and you never know what you're going to get when something new comes to town, and they take a little getting used to. And I'm asking this because we just signed on in Minneapolis, St. Paul, so there's a lot of new listeners in this since early this week.
Oh, I love your commentary, and you guys work well together.
Okay, good to hear.
Thank you.
So there you go. There's hope. If you're hearing it for the first time and you're weirded out, look, one day, Ann.
It gets better.
Yep, that's right. Ann, thanks for listening. We appreciate you.
You're welcome. Have a great day, guys.
You too. Take care.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
I don't normally hang up on my wife, Jess, but I had to do it yesterday.
Oh, that's rude.
She asked me a question as she discovered something, and I actually didn't know how to answer it. So she has these favorite chips that she loves. They're called Late July chips.
Oh, they're so good.
They've got a jalapeno heat to them. They're wonderful. And she asked me, well, what happened to the rest of my chips? And I went in with a recorder, ready to capture this moment. How are you doing?
Why did you just hang up on me?
What makes you think I hung up on you?
Well, you deliberately didn't answer a question, and then all of a sudden the phone clicked.
What was the question you asked?
Did you eat the rest of the delicious chips I got that, are my favorite? Did you? Because in my mind, I was like, oh, there's some chips that I can have.
There was only a little bit left in the bag, by the way. Wasn't enough for two people, okay?
What was the question?
And I can't find them anywhere. And I feel like you tend to eat my food. And I'm a very hungry person.
I threw it away in my stomach.
When did you do that?
Yesterday, I had a breakdown. I was trying to answer it in a way that wasn't quite flat out saying I ate it. Because it just sounds gross when you ate something that someone wants.
What time?
It was when you weren't here. And there were not a lot of chips left, and you ate most of them.
No, I didn't. I brought them to a party.
Yeah, we were at a party, and most of the people ate them. And then she complicated it by bringing it home. She should have just left it at the party.
Yeah, you usually leave your things at the party.
And you had a lot at home that night.
No, I didn't.
Yes, I was owed at least some of them, and there wasn't a lot left, so that some was what was left.
Why didn't you get more?
Because I haven't been to the grocery store yet.
Why are you so happy?
Because it's a spicy chip, and I know you're getting closer to spice in your life. I love it. So now this is a person who would not eat spicy anything. Now she loves these chips so much, she's upset that I ate the rest of them. We're on a good path here. I'm going to point the positive out rather than the negative that she's focusing on.
Yeah, but I'm going to stop eating them because you eat them all, and I can't have them.
I'm going to take you to the Jamaican place that I like to eat at, and you're going to get a little bit more spice in your life because I think you're ready for it. You just don't know it.
Why are you deflecting this? You ate
I'm saying this is a good thing.
Special treat that I was so looking forward to.
The fact that you love spicy things, like those chips.
I love those chips. Those chips are literally amazing.
Yeah, and you just need a little bit more. You need a little more spice in your life. Come on, we're a spicy family now. It's great.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No.
She's very irritated with me.
She's bothered. She was looking forward to those chips.
I'll make you an egg sandwich. With red pepper flakes.
I don't want that.
It'll do the same thing.
No.
Yes, you do. You just don't know it yet.
Honey, you're being really condescending and patronizing and controlling.
I'm not controlling anything.
Yes, you're acting like you know what I want.
She's just...
I agree with that last part.
She's salty. You want spice.
No,
Yes,
I want
you do.
the thing that you ate.
No, you just can't admit that you're a spicy person.
Can you say sorry for eating my special treat for myself?
They're not yours. They're not
They
yours.
are.
They were a party's and you brought them home.
Did you think, oh wow, I'm eating the rest of them? Jess might feel sad about that.
I'm about to eat the last brownie square too.
There was one left, yeah.
Not.
Okay, and I did eat it. But listen, there's a grocery store that has these chips on sale this week, and I'm going to surprise her with 2 bags.
You and I have something in common. Remember that time that I ate Archie's chips, but I didn't tell him? I had him go look for the chips again in the pantry.
You needed time. You needed to buy time.
Yeah, I needed to buy time. I didn't know what to say.
I learned it from you, J-Bo.
Well, there you go.
No one should have to choose between their own safety and their pets. But nearly half of domestic abuse survivors delay leaving because they can't bring their pets with them. Purina is helping to create more pet-friendly domestic violence shelters through the Purple Leash Project, so survivors and their pets can escape and heal together. Visit Purina.com/purple to learn more.
My life in Malibu was the life people dream about. For a minute there, I had it all.
You better watch your mouth, kid. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
I hope whatever revenge you were trying to get on all of us in Malibu was worth it. You're dead to me.
Until I didn't.
Do you want to listen to what I have to say or not?
I don't!
You're looking rough, Ella. These royals really do a number on you.
You're the reason that Ella left!
You create chaos wherever you go, Ella, and I'm so over it.
If you want me, you need to choose me.
I'm not scared of competition, Elle. I already know I'm the right guy.
The Royals of Malibu. Out now. Follow The Royals of Malibu on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere you listen to podcasts.
You can't outrun the Royals.
I outran you.
This is the TJ Show a few moments ago. And with all the controversies in the world, and there are many of them, I had one blow up in my own life. I ate the rest of my wife Jess's favorite chips. They're called Late July chips.
Mm-hmm.
I love them too. It's got this
They're
jalapeno heat. And you brought up a very similar situation happened with you.
Yeah, I feel like you're taking after me because I too was confronted by my husband Archie about where his chips went.
And it was a potato chip, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, it was some kind of avocado something.
Did you throw them away in your stomach, too?
Oh, yeah, I did. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, I thought this was the perfect opportunity to revisit this. Kenny found the audio. Now, what I like about your audio is that you were actually locked in the bathroom.
I was.
And you heard
Taking care of
him.
business, uh-huh.
You heard him asking about where his chips were.
Babe!
You said what happened to your what?
Avocado chips.
He's outside the bathroom door. Okay.
So you checked the pantry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you couldn't find them?
No.
Isn't that where you put them in the pantry?
Yes.
Okay, so that's where it should be.
Now you know you ate them at this point.
Yeah, I'm gaslighting him hardcore.
Well, go check again. They should be in there.
Not only that, you made him check again.
Maybe they fell to the back.
Are you trying to come up with more time?
I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, you
I
just
thought
had
he
a-
would have forgotten them by now.
He checked twice.
He checked twice already.
Yeah, I would go check again, babe. That's where you put them, right?
Now, why are you torturing him like this?
You can hear in his voice. He's like, he does not believe you.
You know, my man. You know what happened to them chips. Why are you asking me?
I ate them.
No, you admitted to us that you ate them.
Not an avocado chip or what I mean.
In my stomach. Did you find them?
No.
Babe,
What?
I ate them.
So you could have just told me they were in your belly? Does that make me look for them again?
I'm glad it's hilarious.
That's what it is. I can't retrieve them now.
You can't retrieve them. They gone. I ate them yesterday. I ate them and then went to sleep. So I forgot to tell you that.
So that means you felt real comfortable with just finishing them off and going to sleep. No, hey babe, I just ate your chips.
I mean, I feel real comfortable with you.
I want to grab some before you come home.
Well, I don't want to make you stop it. I don't want to ask you to stop. I know it.
What is with this obsession that we have with chips? Why do we love chips so much?
But the question should be asked, why do our significant others feel like anything in the house actually belongs to them alone?
Right. No, I know.
Like what?
That's what I was saying with my stuff. I'm like, what do you mean your food? I
Right.
thought we were all in this together.
I don't want to make it stop at the store.
Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Yeah, you're not missing out on nothing. Besides, half the bag was almost gone anyway.
Really? He wasn't missing out on anything?
No, they were crumbs.
Really? But come on. Did you like
They
them?
were fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I started them.
Yeah, because you
Liked them.
Yeah, but you didn't offer me none when you started them. So I felt like because you ate them with 3/4 of the bag, the other quarter of the bag was cool for me to take because you already ate 3/4 of it.
I wonder why they left that little bit. Like, Jess did the same thing. Just eat the whole thing at that point.
Just
What
finish it. Polish it off.
Trying to make yourself feel good?
Mm-hmm.
I think I need to see where that's written. Let me go find it.
Well, I'm saying, like, what's yours is mine, what's mine is yours.
Let me go find the document that says that. I'll be back.
That's walking off of frustration if I've ever heard it. Yeah. Seems to be happening. I guess there are a bunch of different dictionaries. I didn't realize how many there were, but it seems like every other week. New words, a new word of the year.
I'm not surprised you didn't realize how many there were. You didn't really excel in school. You didn't go to class.
I did go to some classes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But the Cambridge Dictionary is adding a word of the year, and it caught my attention because we talked about this word earlier in the year. It's parasocial. And this came up because, J-Bo, you said you were experiencing all of these feelings. You had just finished up a show. What was the name of the show again?
All American.
And at the time, you felt like you lost something when the show ended.
Yeah.
And you thought it was kind of weird. And so at the time, we went to ChatGPT to find out what's going on. What are you experiencing? Why do you feel like you know these people and you care so much?
Because I spent so many seasons, learning about their characters and growing with their characters and seeing their characters grow and rooting for their characters and crying with their characters.
Right.
And then after you get done watching all these seasons, I was like, oh, it's over.
It's a loss.
It's a loss. What's happening?
And you thought that was weird because these are fake people.
Yes.
They're actors and actresses. So it's not even the actors or the actresses. It's just the actual story you were connected to. So ChatGPT at that time said, it might be a parasocial relationship, which is a relationship felt by someone between themselves and a famous person they do not know. So how are you doing, by the way, with that grieving process? The show is over. That was months ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. At the time, I was really distraught. Now I forgot all about it.
Over it.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Have you thought about it? Would you have thought about it had I not brought this up?
No, not at all.
Okay, got it. So
I moved on to bigger things.
But it's interesting to me that this is a word of a year. I think obviously you're not alone. And one of the examples they use is when Taylor Swift announced that she was getting married to Travis Kelce, so many people were celebrating like they knew them.
Yeah, that's true.
And so it's something that's catching on. And obviously it seems the conduit for that is social media, all the different shows that we have access to, all the content.
Socially, you're so connected to these celebrities that it makes it easy to root for them. Like when she announced her engagement, I was like so excited.
Yeah, right.
I was super
And it was
happy
blowing
for her.
by right next to your aunt. It's all in the same feed.
Yeah.
Right? It's amongst our family members. So the lines could very easily get blurred. Heather, do you have a parasocial relationship?
Maybe Kelly Clarkson. I do feel like I know her.
Yeah.
But I did meet her also.
Right.
So that might be a different
lines are blurred even more. Do you think she
situation.
remembers you?
I don't know. She is my Christmas card.
Right. You did put that on your Christmas card
Yeah,
one
a
year.
picture
That's
of
good.
her and I. So I don't know, but I do get excited when she, gets wins in her life. I get sad when she gets losses in her life.
So there you go. Kenny, what about you?
Well, I think I have a lot. Like J-Bo, I do get affected by shows and characters. Like when The Office ended, I was really bummed out when The Office ended. But as far as like a famous person, I may have a parasocial relationship with Howard Stern.
Really?
I'm a massive Howard Stern fan, and even though I've never met him, I consider him a mentor.
There are mentors in the form of books, right? These authors, some of them not even living anymore.
Yeah.
And they can change someone's life. So in a way, I think that is an example of mentorship.
But if I hear somebody like talking badly about Howard Stern, I get defensive. I get upset. Like I try to have his back, even though, again, never met
That
him.
man
I've just
don't
been
know
a
you.
fan.
Don't do that. That's
So
weird.
it is a little
But I
weird.
bet he would like Kenny.
Giving cult vibes.
I sure hope so.
You
I would do the
that.
same thing if someone was talking bad about Kelly Clarkson. I'd be like, well, you don't know.
This is the TJ Show, our news. It sounds different around here. Kenny reads through every story he can find, and then he brings us the most interesting ones. Kenny, what's happening on the planet today?
TJ and J-Bo, how do you guys feel about shared tables and communal dining at restaurants, essentially eating with strangers?
I don't mind it. I've done it before. There's a restaurant in Savannah, Georgia called Mrs. Wilkes Dining Room, and that is exactly the concept.
One big table?
Well, there's multiple big tables, but yeah, you eat with strangers.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I wonder what will happen. That's always my thought is, will I get into a discussion with one of these people? Will I learn something? But even in the communal setting, it seems like people are so isolated on their screens, or they're typing away, or they're on the phone.
I mean, it's no different than you getting on a plane and sitting next to somebody for 3 to 4 hours to go somewhere.
Yeah, why are you making a story out of nothing?
I am not. I am making a story out of data that's been presented by the online reservation service Resy, and there appears to be a generational divide on the subject. 90% of Gen Z diners say they enjoy communal tables compared to just 60% of baby boomers.
How about that?
Okay.
That's cool.
It was a little surprising to me because we think of Gen Z as constantly in their phones, constantly isolated. But this article from Insider says, for a generation raised online but hungry for real-world connections, sharing a table with strangers has become less about awkward proximity and more about the promise of controlled socialization and the potential for a new friend or maybe even a new date.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are having this chat right now. First of all, we're realizing we need human connection, and that life's a lot better when we have it. So whether that's at a restaurant, or a friend of mine hosts these stand-up comedy shows, and they're getting more and more popular because it's a live show. People are coming out to see it. There's music, there's performers. And it's just a great time. I keep seeing pictures and video popping up. This is, I think, we're going to enter this resurgence of live, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, TJ, for you, I know that you love to learn something from somebody who you just met, but what about like sharing a serving spoon and like a family-style dinner at a table?
No.
You get a little nervous.
As long as I
about
get to
that
grab
kind
it
of thing.
first, yeah.
Okay.
Well, good luck, because when you sit in one of those
Yeah, be
communal,
quick, baby.
there's so many plates. What are you gonna do? Hoard all the spoons until you serve yourself?
My mother-in-law does buffet style a lot, and I'm like, oh wow, this looks great. And I always make sure I'm like right there first.
Good luck. That's not gonna happen.
Some of my family members don't wash their hands.
TJ pulls out his own serving spoon from his pocket.
I would.
You should start just bringing your own spoon
A
places.
tool bringing a tool.
That's a great. That's a great idea. I love that. Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome.
What else you got, Kenny?
I've been seeing a lot of headlines lately that the last of the pennies minted in the U.S. could get as much as $5 million each at auction.
Let's go.
Guys,
I got a whole tank at home.
I never believe it because I've been fascinated by penny collecting for some time now. And it started because the pennies that were printed before 1982 are made of copper.
Yes.
And it's a lot more valuable just for the metal than the actual worth of the 1 penny.
Mm-hmm.
And so, every time I got one of those, I would just put it in a little jar, and I've almost filled up a jar. So I'm going to be rich before you know it. It seems like every time they say, well, this penny's worth X amount of thousands of dollars, I never have it. So my suspicion is...
Does that penny even exist?
Right. My suspicion is this is going to be one of those. It's going to be hard to get.
Well, I got excited thinking that I might get lucky and wind up with one because I get change when I pay for cash for something. But it turns out it's not like a Willy Wonka golden ticket situation that I was hoping for. It's literally the last 5 pennies that were minted. So those 5 pennies are marked with the Greek letter omega, and they will not go into circulation. Instead, the Treasury is putting those 5 pennies up for auction next month, and it's those pennies that experts say may sell for as much as $5 million each.
Wow, imagine that.
Nah.
What a deal.
Whatever. Why is this even a story? We can't even access these pennies.
Well, if you want to go to the auction with me.
We're not going to the auction.
$5 million.
Yeah.
The auction proceeds will fund mint operations with any excess going to the U.S. Treasury. And then there was another article I saw from southernliving.com that answers the question, what to do with the pennies we still have? First, they're still valid money, so you could use them as usual. And others are asking what retailers are doing now that pennies are no longer being minted.
Good question.
That answer differs depending on the company, but some companies like Auntie Anne, Cinnabon, Jamba, and Carvel have announced that they will round up prices to the nearest nickel when customers pay for cash. Yes.
I'm surprised to hear that because you'd think it'd be an obvious opportunity to say we're going to round down.
Yep. Well, there are a few companies that have made that announcement already. Otherwise, well, we'll see what happens with the penny.
Thank you for the penny news, Kenny.
Yeah.
You got it.
Kenny's Pennies news.
I like that.
What else you
Kenny's
got, Kenny?
2 cents.
Hey.
Like it. So motorcycle riders sometimes get a bad rap. They look tough and mean, but in my experience, at least personally, they're some of the sweetest and kindest people I've ever met. And that remains true as we're learning about the True Breed Motorcycle Club in Minneapolis, St. Paul. And the 300 plus turkeys they plan to give away to families in need this year for Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's awesome.
Good for them.
It's amazing. The club actually brings together several different motorcycle clubs of the area for this effort. They've been doing it for 15 years. It started with a handful of turkeys, and now they're expecting to help more than 400 families this year with 300 plus turkeys.
I have a friend named Jerry, big, tough guy, motorcycle dude, doesn't really ride anymore. One of the sweetest guys you'd ever meet.
That's been my experience.
Tattooed up. It's awesome.
Yeah, so the giveaway is this Saturday at Fulwell Park at 1 p.m. if you're interested.
What else you got?
Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates has an autonomous racing league called A2RL. These are F1 style vehicles racing around a track without human drivers. They're powered by AI.
Okay.
So they recently had a big event. Seemed like a pretty packed crowd of humans here to watch this. And part of that event was a human versus robot challenge where they had a former F1 racer race against a driverless vehicle.
How'd it go?
Well, they gave the driverless vehicle a 10-second head start, and that vehicle did finish first by a second or two. But when looking at the lap times, the human driver did have better lap times. So they're saying the human driver still has the edge, but this AI technology is approaching fast.
I wonder why they would give the robot an edge. Like, who needs that? Isn't the race the robot versus the human?
I don't have an explanation for that, unfortunately. But
they wanted the headline.
That's what it was. Yeah.
All right, Kenny, what else you got?
Well, speaking of cars, you could buy anything on Amazon, including cars. Now, Ford is the latest automaker to announce a deal with Amazon to sell certified pre-owned vehicles online.
Are these going to be good deals?
I don't know that they'll be any different than the deals you'll get at the dealer. I think the appeal here is the convenience. They say customers can secure financing, begin paperwork, and schedule pickup time through the new program at participating Ford dealerships. But final steps may still need to be executed face-to-face.
Are there going to be Prime Days on cars?
Ooh.
We'll see. I don't know.
$30. Here we go.
That's about it.
Yeah, what's going on there? That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, well, this comes 2 years after Amazon signed a deal with Hyundai. They also signed a deal back in August with Hertz to sell their previously used rental cars.
You know when they say for businesses, like, what's their lane? I think for Amazon, it's everything.
Everything.
Every lane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what I will say, Ford will offer customers a 14-day or 1,000-mile money-back guarantee. So I guess if you get the car, you don't like it, you can actually return it within 14 days or 1,000 miles, whichever comes first.
Yeah, I guess if you wanted to lie, you could rent the car for free, right? You could I'm going to try this out for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Return it. Didn't fit.
Yeah, people do that with, mattresses. I've heard people,
Really?
Clothes.
Yeah, 90-day money-back guarantee. Best sleep of your life. You get the mattress, you try it out, you send it back.
I bought a dress once, wore it once, then brought it back.
Yeah, that's wrong. I was sort of joking. I wasn't expecting you to say you did that.
That's so wrong.
Yeah, I was like making a joke because it was so wrong. You shouldn't
Leave
do
the
that.
tags on.
But
All right.
it happens.
Okay.
People do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I regret what I say around here. What else you got, Kenny?
We talked about this last week at the Wicked for Good premiere in Singapore. Someone jumped over the barricade and rushed at Ariana Grande on the yellow brick road carpet. Turns out that guy goes by the name Pajama Man, and he is known for this type of behavior. He's jumped barriers and crashed several public events like soccer games and concerts. Katy Perry, The Weeknd, and the Chainsmokers.
You know, that's not a good look for the security teams
No,
at these events.
It really isn't.
Third, fourth, fifth time, hello.
Have you ever walked into a convenience store and there's like a picture of somebody that says like, look out for this person?
Yeah.
I feel like his photo needs to be passed around to all the security guards for every celebrity so they know.
Yeah, like the next big concert, beware of this guy who wants to jump on the stage.
Yeah, it's amazing how he even gets close to these events, but this is something he's known for. The day after it happened, he posted the video on Instagram, even said thank you to Ariana Grande for, quote, letting him be on the yellow carpet with her.
Nah, sir.
After he posted on Instagram, the next day he was arrested by Singapore police. He was found guilty of being a public nuisance and sentenced to 9 days in prison.
That's where I'm different. If I did something like that, I would immediately regret it and then hide and change my face. I'd start growing out a beard. I would do everything I could to not be known for that. These guys, they want the attention.
Yeah, that's what it is. They want it because he's done it multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hopefully the jail time is more than the slap of the wrist that I imagine he'd gotten previously when doing this.
Oh, you went to jail?
I was in a holding cell
Oh my
for
gosh!
a couple of hours.
What does that have to do with this story?
He's got something in common with Pajama Man.
Well, you better believe I learned my lesson. I don't want to go back to a holding cell,
Right.
but I was never in jail. I was in a holding cell for
That took me by
drinking
surprise.
underage.
It didn't even happen to me.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man.
Yeah, so he
This is
did
our
tell
friend, Kenneth.
He told the judge he'd never do it
And that
again.
doesn't
but
define him either.
No.
it was an Incubus concert.
Okay.
And yes, I
He
was,
was underage.
I was silly enough to set up a beer pong table in the parking lot at 19 years of age, but yes,
You
bad
weren't
mistake.
silly. You were cocky and confident. You
Yeah.
thought you'd get away with it.
All right,
But it's
well-
all right, man. You moved on.
Okay, what else you got, Kenny?
Well, 2 big-time trailers dropped yesterday. First, Moana 2.
Oh, yeah. Heather has a theory that these live-action movies are actually just half cartoon.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's real at all.
I agree.
The people look real, obviously, because they're real people, but
Right.
the rest of everything else is CGI.
Interestingly enough, I learned that the original voice of Moana in the animated films had a direct hand in picking the new actress to play Moana in this live-action remake. So
Nice.
it's pretty cool.
Good to
Kind
know.
of a passing of the torch. The other big trailer that dropped that I'm particularly excited about is the Legend of Zelda live-action movie.
Yeah, I'm excited about that too.
I'm glad you brought that up because Kenny's been trying to beat the same level and the same villain for a very long time in the video game.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, yeah.
And you actually did it and you recorded yourself doing it. We're going to actually play that in a few moments.
Okay.
Good timing on that.
Hey, it's Amelia Retaller.
And Evan Lazarus.
And this is Girls Rewatch Podcast, a podcast about girls,
TV
and girls on TV.
We spent the last 2 years watching every episode of HBO's Girls, written by Lena Dunham. We spent time analyzing the character dynamics
Compared the culture then to the culture now.
and asked our guests important questions like,
Girl, what girl are you? And girl, did we have fun. We got to talk to iconic guests such as Zasha Mamet, Andrew Rannells, and even Judd Apatow. Now it's time for us to dive into our new era where we will be rewatching every episode of Abby and Alana's Broad City.
We're so excited to be walking down memory lane in army jackets, little vans, and fugly jeans.
So get in that subway car headed to Gowanus from Astoria because, girls, it's time to hack into Broad City.
I wish there was a train that connected Astoria to Gowanus.
Be sure to follow along on our journey by subscribing to the podcast. We release new episodes every Tuesday.
This is it. The world as you know it is over. Completely done. It's not about to be over. It's over.
Some of the scientists who helped build AI are now sounding the alarm.
I was selling AI as a great thing for decades, and I was wrong.
There's a longer-term existential threat that will arise when we create digital beings that are more intelligent than ourselves. We have no idea whether we can stay in control.
While others say that AI will usher in unfathomable abundance.
I've always believed that it's going to be the most important invention that humanity will ever make.
This really will be a world of abundance.
And among these fears and these fantasies, we seek the story of our future. Listen to The Last Invention on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the TJ show. J-Bo is catching up with Kenny,
All right.
and I think he was bragging to me.
Now we're sharing. You know Kenny likes to share.
Tell J-Bo what you told me.
It wasn't that I was bragging, but I was giving you guys an update because I thought you cared. I told you guys how I'd been struggling to beat a level in the video game I'm playing now. I'm playing Legends of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I told you it had been taking me hours, days to beat this boss. And after now, like a week and a half of trying, I finally did it.
Congratulations,
finally
man.
did it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's
A
great.
champion.
Yes.
A legend of Zelda.
Yes, that's true. You could call me that.
Great job.
I appreciate
Now,
it.
what I find interesting about this, and for some reason this just dropped into my head, but I asked him, did you look up a cheat code on the internet to beat it? Because you were struggling with this game for a very long time.
Yeah.
And I had a suspicion that maybe he didn't figure it out.
Well, not a cheat code, but they have these walkthrough videos where other people play the game and you watch them play and
How
you
they
can
did it.
pick up some tips.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if that's a cheat code.
So you were told how to do it.
I was given some tips.
You did
Yes.
it, followed the roadmap, and then surprise, you beat him.
Well, I'd watch these videos from like day one of trying to beat this guy and still couldn't do it. But yeah, I guess the videos, I will admit they helped me to some degree. I don't think it was cheating though.
Yeah, I wonder, like, what's the point of the video game at that point then? It's almost like, I don't know, does that feel weird or is that normal? Is that a normal, I'm not a gamer, so. I
don't know. I mean, you still had to go through the motions of doing every single thing. It's possible you could have failed at doing those things. I don't know. I kind of parallel it to like life. Like you can't just go throughout life not knowing stuff. You have to get insight from people. And if you get insight, is that the cheat code? I don't know.
Yeah, it was like having a coach.
Seeing someone walk the path before you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I guess we do that in the business world. We do that in relationships.
This game is so hard. I can't imagine how anybody did it without help. I mean, I suppose somebody had to play it first and didn't have any help, but really, these games are so difficult nowadays.
How many hours did you spend on that one level, would you say, if you calculated everything?
Before you got help.
Yeah. Honestly, I mean, over the course of several days, probably a good full work day, maybe a work day and a half. So like 8 to 12 hours.
Unbelievable.
You should have gotten help sooner.
Should have quit, actually. It's a good time to quit. Yes, Heather.
Personally, I wouldn't have looked up something because like if I beat it with the help of like someone telling me how to do it, wouldn't count it as me actually beating it, if that makes sense. But I also have more moral integrity than Kenny does.
Right.
So, I mean, that's just me.
Okay. Well, Kenny, congratulations.
Slightly more than
I feel like a
Kenny.
little bit of the steam was taken out of it. I was impressed, and then I wasn't. But now there's more fun here. So you set up a little recorder, and this is great. We get to hear Kenny in the wild, actually hearing the moment of victory. And you forgot that you even set up the recorder.
You're right. It took me so long to beat the level that I forgot I had my little phone next to me.
And so it's almost like a Nat Geo moment for a video gamer who couldn't beat the level until this moment right here. Let's listen in. Game.
Yeah! Yes!
It's a weird dynamic in that house.
What's in the background?
Bursts of screaming. Is that the game?
Well, actually, I had a 2 TV setup situation. I was watching South Park and playing the video
Maybe
game.
that's why you couldn't beat it. That's why you couldn't beat it. Did the cheat code say turn off all other things and just focus on one thing?
No, I mean, I couldn't resist the South Park on Comedy Central.
Unbelievable.
That's right, Thunderblight Cannon. Explode. Look at you. You're spewing ooze. Baby, I did it.
Is that your girlfriend?
Yes, she works from home, so I guess she heard me screaming downstairs and came to check on me.
Wanted to make sure his heart was still ticking.
Right. It only took me days.
Ew.
Congratulations, kiss.
Can you do me a favor and cut that out? Is that a brag?
Well, I'm presenting you with what actually happened.
He won the game and got the girl.
Accuracy, yeah. She saved Zelda, saved the princess.
There you go.
Baby, look at this beautiful cutscene. Ooh, and I get an extra heart. I'll give it to you. You get all my hearts.
Does she act like she cares about this?
Yes, she does act that way, yeah. Whether or not she's genuine is another story.
I can't imagine. Would you care about this, J-Mo?
No, I would congratulate Archie and then move on with my life.
Okay, good.
Way to go, baby.
Thank you. That was... What a relief. Oof. Wow. I almost don't want it to end.
You do.
Yeah, everyone does.
Yeah, she does.
Your girlfriend especially.
She's telling me what I want.
Wants it to end. Yeah, I just wonder if she's putting it on a little bit, and when does that stop? Do you ever get hints of her not caring?
No, I haven't gotten those hints.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it ever stops. I mean, my husband Archie plays, the only game he plays is like 2K. And he recently won the championship.
Uh-huh.
And
Basketball?
Yeah. And he was excited about that. And he's like, I won. I've been playing this because they go through the playoffs and all this stuff. And he's like, I won the championship. And I'm like, oh, you won the championship? He's like, yeah. And he was excited. I was like, oh, that's good. Good job. That's it. Like, you just got to give support. You can't just stop supporting your person. If your person wants to build a rainbow, buy them a bag of Skittles and tell them they can do it.
All right. There you go. Solid relationship right there. Kenny, thank you for sharing that with us.
You're welcome.
This is the TJ Show.